Welcome to Coyote Classics. I know it's been a few weeks for you watching on YouTube, but we're back and we have a lot of cool stuff to show you today. Filming this on Friday morning, and we're set up for a very busy day. We're gonna start by showing you this showroom over here and going through some of the cars that we've just got in that we're pretty excited about, and also some of the ones that are leaving that we're excited about. Yeah,
exactly, that we're excited about as well. Some of these cars have been here a little while. It's like, why? You know, they were great cars, and here's two of them. This 1970 Satellite, we ended up changing and putting the stock wheels back on it, and it's sold like that. Sometimes it's all it takes is wheels and tires, you know, whether you make it a little different and put some aftermarkets on, or you can make it stock again. Just change it up.
Absolutely.
Right next to it is a 1966 Satellite. It just took that right buyer. Show quality car, 4-speed. We've asked our viewers many times, you know, why is this one still here? And all of a sudden it just took the right guy to fly in and fell in love with it. So,
yep. Right here is a brand new one that we just got in. Jay's gonna detail it up. Mark's gotta put a new radiator in it, but really awesome car. 455, 4-wheel disc brakes, 4-speed automatic, just a really cool resto mod.
Hey, I'm Mark from Coyote Classics, working on a 1966 GTO today. Gonna pull the radiator on it, it's leaking. The reason it's leaking is it wound up getting right into the radiator right there. That's why we're gonna change it out for a new one. There's the new radiator. First step is to drain antifreeze. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do, there's a petcock down here I'm gonna open. You can start draining the antifreeze out of it. That's the overflow tube. Take our top radiator hose off. And I can start disconnecting the transmission cooler lines. Okay, there's one. We've got two transmission cooler lines. And of course, somebody's rounded that one off. Come on. Oh, you son of a gun. Well, I'm gonna have to pull a fan so I can get a better grip at it. Got all the bolts out of the fan. I'll just wiggle it, get it up out of the way. As you can see, they rounded that nut's supposed to look like that. Somebody had problems, they couldn't get it out, so they wound up using vice grip down there, and that's what I have to use. All right, one radiator out. Now, we're ready to put the new one back in.
what's going on?
Well, the old radiator must have been just a little bit taller, and the old bracket was over here, and this is where this one's going to mount, so we're going to have to modify a bracket.
Not a big deal, we can do that. What do you guys think of the color? You know, that's the big thing. What do you think of the body lines, the color, the pinstriping? I like it.
When it first came in, you know, I liked the car a lot, but I didn't appreciate it as much as I do after old Timmy Two-Stage. I made it a nickname for Tim last week, Timmy Two-Stage, because he always does a two-stage buff on every car. After he did his two-stage buff, that thing looks amazing.
That's a good car. Digital dash too.
Yeah.
So, neat car. This one didn't last long. I think, Brady here put the sold sticker on this one earlier in the week, but 62 Impala, tons of chrome under the hood. Just a fantastic Chevy right there.
And a good reminder, if you're not following us on Facebook, Instagram, I'll put a link in the comment section. Make sure you follow us on those platforms to get daily updates on what's going on here. We just talked about the green Satellite. How about this blue one? I like this one a lot of options. air, power steering, power brakes, built 340. Just a really nice Mopar.
Sounds good too. I think we fired that one up a little earlier for our viewers. How about this one? 1974 Corvette convertible. Very, very low mileage, pretty much all original, perfect Corvette.
Yeah, it's one of the most perfect ones the guy's gonna see. We still have to do a video on this too. We've got a bunch of snow the last couple weeks, so we're really behind on getting these walk around test drive videos done. We're gonna be doing a lot of those today.
We talked about the truck here a few weeks ago, guys, and that one was a candidate for one of the best engines. That's got an LS in it. This Fury is just one of those cars you just hit the key, roll the window down, put your arm out, and cruise.
I was scrolling last night on Facebook. I hadn't told you this yet, and I seen a post, and it was somebody shared our Fury online on a big Mopar forum, and I guess the guy that restored it happened to cross it on our website and was sharing it out there. He loved the car, and if you're watching, he did a heck of a job restoring it.
Yes, he sure did. This white Nova didn't last long either. It came in from our good friend John out in Omaha. 64 GTO. This one, everybody, we dropped the price on. We took it down a little bit, but I don't know why. I don't know why we had to. It's a factory tri-power, numbers matching tri-power GTO. If you're looking for one and you want just a damn nice one that, what do we have this, about 100 mile an hour when we passed that Challenger in the video? So watch this video on this one again on YouTube, 1964 GTO at Coyote Classics. This is one we put some new wheels on it. We went ahead and put some American Racing chrome wheels. This is a really cool car. I mean, how many freaking 66, 67 Chevelle posts are out there? You know, not very many. If you have a post car, guys, and you're watching this, send us a picture. I want to see it because you just don't see too many of them.
A lot of guys would prefer and order the post for racing, you know, for more stability. So they'd order a post, and that way they have that extra stability for when they inevitably roll it.
When they roll it?
Yes.
Yeah. And that has an awesome, 427, 454, built 427 specs under the hood. Yeah, that's a cool car. This one, green on green factory, numbers matching RS car. You just gotta love green. We just haven't found the guy that just loves green yet, but I know there's...
Maybe a leprechaun's out there somewhere.
Maybe, he's out there. I like it.
Hey, I'm Jay. I'm just getting ready to power wash this 67 Camaro. Got wheel trim to put on it, and we're gonna get some pictures of it and get it on the web.
We'll jump forward and do our video, get some cars out, do our video of the Camaro, and then drive it, and then they can take it for a spin.
Sounds good.
Oh wow, we finally got the El Camino in.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we have a lot of cars to move. All right, so what's the deal with this car here?
That one, customers coming to pick that up probably Monday, Tuesday. We'll get everything out, film our videos, and then we can put stuff back in tonight. The Galaxie can go to storage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no one over there, 7, I think, to do. So let's get this out and this out, guys.
He's got like the best stance probably out of that guy.
You know what else is going to be nice? A higher burner.
Yeah?
That's Jay's doing that now. We'll be able to fix that tomorrow. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Today we're checking out a beautiful 1968 Camaro Resto Mod.
Electric fan, aluminum radiator, power steering, power disc brakes, and what a fantastic sound.
Hello, I'm Tim from Coyote Classics. Today I'm doing a 67 Galaxie 500. It's turning out real good. You're just making your cars great again.
Today at Coyote Classics, we're checking out a very nice Survivor 1967 Galaxie 500 Fastback.
Yeah, it's got 76,037 original miles. And the cool part is the previous owners had this for 27 years.
All right, so right now, getting ready to do some undercarriage pictures of this gold Firebird that's gonna be going on the site. What I like to show in our undercarriage pictures, and we do this on every car that we sell, we have about 20 photos of the undercarriage. Things I like to show is the frame rails as they go up and over the rear end, especially on Firebirds, Mustangs, and Camaros. That's a spot where a lot of times they rust. I also really like to show right in here behind that quarter. This is a good example of one that's rust-free. It still has the factory grommet here. Never had a patch there. The more time you spend with them, the less fun they are. People always ask, okay, why is the undercarriage wet when you picture it? So this is usually the best time to do it. Every car we get, Jason spends a few hours and power washes the underneath. And while he's got it up in the air, that's when we come out and picture it. It doesn't make much sense to wait around until it dries. Also, if the car's had a patch, the water will bead around kind of like the edges, and it actually makes it easier to see if there's been patchwork, in my opinion. But it's a question we get a lot, and so there's your answer. This morning we had a little bit of a crazy morning, so we didn't get a chance to finish going through the showrooms, but...
We're bringing stuff out and we sold one. I mean,
Yeah.
just bringing it out, somebody's seen it and fell in love and bought it. So it's been really crazy.
So it's been wild, but we're gonna go through, we have about 4 or 5, I think we have 5 left of like new cars that need videos and a couple that need pictures. So we're gonna start with this Duster, just kind of go through it, do our walk around test drive video for YouTube, and then pull it out and bring the next one in. But this is a really nice car.
Are we gonna drive this one?
Yeah,
Maybe.
might as well.
Okay.
Today we're checking out a highly restored 1971 Duster Rare Twister Edition.
So the battery cables were corroded on this, on the positive. Hi, this is Dustin Cole, Coyote Classics. This is a 65 El Camino. Nice running car, runs down the road good, no major issues on it. Fuse block to the battery, that was corroded, so we redid all that stuff. Had some wires that corroded off from the alternator to the starter. We redid that, checked it all over, and she's ready to roll for somebody.
All right, it's been a long day so far. We've still got 3 videos left to take of these cars and also some pictures, but we wanted to just show you quick this El Camino that we bought. And when we bought it, I don't know if we knew how cool this thing was when you bought it.
I didn't. It was kind of one of those things, I bought it on a whim. You know, kind of one of those deals, but I got to looking at it and I was like, holy shit, this is a great car.
Yeah, overly impressed. Air conditioning, 5-speed. Dustin checked this thing in and didn't really need a whole lot.
It's a 6-speed, big dog.
6-speed,
Yeah.
even better.
6-speed manual, air conditioning. What a car. 4-barrel,
33
power
stroking.
steering headers, dual exhaust.
that
Underneath
too.
rust-free as well. Big aluminum radiator. That's a really nice car.
That's a nice car. So this one we're pleasantly surprised about. We're gonna do a quick walk around test drive on it, and then
This
on
one's
to the
got
next one.
4-wheel disc brakes on it too. Isn't that
I like
cool?
it.
With the leather interior and the 6-speed, that's pretty cool.
Look at this, blue light. Let
Oh
me
my
turn that
gosh,
on.
check that out. I didn't notice that. Isn't that neat?
It's damn
It's definitely
cool.
one of a kind, and it's very tastefully done.
Yes, it is.
So let's check it out.
Today at Coyote Classics, we're checking out an awesome 1965 El Camino. I want to show one thing quick, and then we'll go around it like we normally do, but I love the interior, but I also love the blue lighting they have when you open the doors. It's just really neat, that blue LED lights.
Chrome around the tailgate is nice and shiny. That all looks nice. Even this is all airbrush. You cannot feel the L, the El Silverado. I didn't even notice, I thought it was El Camino, but it's El Silverado. Did you notice that right away?
I seen that earlier today.
Did you? You weren't a fan or what?
No, it's cool.
Okay. Your eyes kind of rolled a little, I didn't know. Here's the old El Silverado. Should we get the El Silverado from a dead ass stop?
Let's do it. Oh, I just like to, that bed's pretty too. Oh, Silverado.
Silverado is still smoking those tires.
This thing's
All right.
awesome.
Third gear, 4,000 RPM. Fourth gear, 3,500 RPM, 75. Fifth gear, 3,000 RPM, 80. Sixth gear, 1,800 RPM at 78 mile an hour.
Nice.
I mean, what a cruiser. You know what I mean? It's awesome, isn't it?
It is awesome. So we're gonna do something different at the end in this video. Comment your favorite thing about this car in the comment section. My favorite little hidden gem is them blue lights in there. Also the way it drives. There's so many to pick one, but I want to hear what everyone's thoughts on their
El
favorite
Silverado.
thing. Is that your favorite?
Panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that could be your favorite, so I'm curious to see what everybody has to say in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Maybe it means something. I was thinking maybe it means something different in Spanish, like maybe El Camino in Spanish means like.
Probably does.
Like to go slow or something, where El Silverado means.
Oil silver.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, maybe that's what it means.
I want to put a mic on and tell me because what you're doing looks pretty interesting.
Put a mic on, Mike! This is Mike with Mike.
Mic on the mic.
Mic on the
That's what you
mic.
should say. This is Mike on the mic.
So this is a 65 Corvette here. I'm just kind of trying to finish up the check-in. I just finished checking the alternator, making sure it's charging properly. Yep, so when you're running it at a higher RPM, it should be charging in a range between 14 and 16. Normally, this one lands right at 14.6, perfectly normal. And you can see when the RPMs drop, it drops a little. That's why I have to rev it up and see what it peaks at. Sometimes you can have a bad voltage regulator and it'll actually overcharge your battery, and then you start burning through batteries pretty quick. So there's your lug nut. Just take your wheel off.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they got this bolted to the hub here. Otherwise, you'd be able to just put a regular wheel on.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, these are like an old school race car thing.
So right now we just got this 65 Corvette in, really rare, and Mike will tell you about that too because he decoded some of the motor stuff. Just a very original car, same owner, 40 years, and it came with a couple boxes of goodies. So right now Chad and Mike are just going through it, seeing what we have for NOS parts, and then I'll let him tell you too some of the stuff that we ordered for it and we're gonna do to it before it hits the site.
That'd be cool as shit, wouldn't it? If it's right. This one, when we were buying it, we kind of checked it out. I don't know if the guy even knew really what he had, but he was just selling it as just a normal Corvette he had for 47 years. We went and found out that it is numbers matching engine and that it's a 365 horse 227. So I don't know how many of the 365 horse. Back in 65, they made a lot of different horsepower Corvettes. I'm going to do a little more research, but 365 horse is a hell of a lot of horsepower pushing out of a 327.
Oh yeah. And then I was wanting to get rid of these wheels, and then Mike had to stop me. What are those, Mike?
This centerpiece, which on a lot of replicas, that's just a hubcap. It's there for looks. That's actually your lug nut.
It's the right wheels. He's knocked that thing and spin it off. I just thought they were ugly.
That's why they're called knockoffs.
Yeah, I thought they were knockoff ugly wheels.
I knew what they were. I knew they existed. I think it's the first time I've ever actually seen one, though.
I think it's fine. It's actually pretty comfortable, huh? Radio probably don't work, I'm guessing.
It kind of makes some noise.
It does make noise. Everything, the dials move good, don't it?
Yeah, it's tweaking all right. I'm gonna have to mess with the antenna a little bit.
Put it up once. Is it down?
That's your switch.
That's power?
Fire knee. Yep.
My God.
I couldn't even.
Listen.
I couldn't even get that when I was driving it. Yeah, that's a signal.
Original radio works.
That's how you know you got a good one right there.
Power antenna, original radio.
What do you think, Dad? You like your purchase?
I like it. I like it a lot better once I get those new speakers in there and just get everything else really crisp and clean. Because the inside of the hardtop and stuff looks nice too. I just think we'll do our Coyote Classic touch on it. I think it's gonna be a really good one.
Oh, looks good too. Just like you said, just original and correct, which I know for Corvettes we've had in the past.
All this stuff is so important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the shields for the manifolds are all there.
Like we just talked, I mean, door panels are $1,200, so shit's not cheap on these, and then the Corvette people like it to be pure and original. That's why I really like the story and the numbers matching and everything.
It's had one repaint. You can see the original paint still in here. So a guy could have did a little better job just along these edges, but you know, who knows? We get some buffing.
That'll clean up though.
I think it will.
When you put some water on it, it cleans.
Yep, I'll probably go ahead and just take that hood off and reshoot that black too. We have Timmy do that, please.
Yeah.
You know, make sure we do a really good mask on it. Take it off and reshoot that. Reshoot the hinges and just clean up the engine compartment. There's a lot of room in here, and I think after we get it all power washed in there, there's a lot of room to clean all this up. I think it's gonna be a very special car. That's cool, huh? So Mike's already started the order. We're gonna do all new rubbers here around the hardtop, all new rubbers around the doors, okay? We're also gonna go ahead and get rid of the original seat covers and the original door panels. The passenger side door panel is perfect. Driver side has some wears and cracks. So just the door panels alone are $1,200. That's crazy. It is crazy, but you know, if you're gonna spend the money and get a really nice car, especially this one with the knockoff wheels, the 365 horse in the gorgeous color, why not spend $5,000-6,000? You know, why not us spend that money, make sure the interior is just as nice as the outside. So that's what we're gonna do today. 65. The wheels he hates.
The wheels I wanted to just throw in the tire shed. Chad did a quick Google search.
65 C2 Corvette complete knockoff wheel set reproductions are $2,600. Just for the reproduction.
The repos are $2,600.
So when you got original ones.
Price just went up on the Corvette.
Now, so that's kind of cool. So we're gonna leave the original knockoff wheels, I think, Dalton.
Yep.
And
sometimes like some, I thought when they were saying knockoff that they're just like
The other
like a knockoff purse or what? Like a
cheap
Just,
brand,
yeah.
like they just knockoffs.
They
They're not
thought
right.
they were
They're just
Dollar
knockoffs.
General wheels.
Yeah.
That's why you don't make the decisions, Mike, on what we do for put into some of these cars, right?
That's why you guys got to come and ask me before you go and do
Mike
stuff.
would have stopped me before I took the knockoff wheels off and thought they were actual knockoffs. You would have
I'd
stopped
have
me.
chewed your ass.
Yeah. That's why you're here.
All right, I got shit to do.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like on it, comment down below, but most importantly, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another one of our videos. If you see anything you like, make sure you check it out on our website, coyoteclassics.com. There you'll see all kinds more information, photos, and an individual video of that car. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.